it's Jessica, and it's our final video for the driving test, how to get a driving license in Korea. Sorry about that. Gertrude decided she wanted to be in here again, as usual. So, yeah, for this is the last driving test. Sorry, no one wants to see that. Come here. Come here. Come on. Good girls. So the last driving test is the road/city test. It's probably the most simple test of the three here in Korea. For this test, let me see, I wrote down some basic information. Sorry, let me just quickly put this cat down for a second. Come here, Gertie, down. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. So the basic information about this test, if you take it at the DMV without a Hagwon, the cost is about $25. But with the Hagwon, which is the route that I went, it was around $60. And that included the, for the Hagwon, they do 6 hours of practice before you can take the road test. So that included that in the price. So for this test, all you need to do is just follow a course. So basically for Koreans, it's super easy. They just need to listen to a machine, kind of like a GPS without any imaging. Just listen to what that says, and follow the directions. But for me, since it's all Korean, I just studied and memorized the courses that were available. There was 4 options. I think this is similar at every place that you do this test. There will be 4 options: course A, course B, course C, and course D. But obviously with every city, the course will be different. But yeah, so like I said, the tips are just studying the course options. And there's like a very short video, safety video that I will put in the links down below from the Korean government. And just watch that, just get the basics of like how your scoring will go and what the instant fails are. And for this test, you can get a maximum of 30 points deducted. So every time you do something wrong, you'll get points deducted. Again, I am so sorry. Gertrude wants attention. If you can hear her, she's just meowing. She's not dying. She's okay. Anyways, so yeah, you can get a maximum of 30 points deducted. And for my experience, like I said, I memorized each of the courses. I'll do a quick show of this. Okay, so this is course A. This is the Hagwon, and then this part is all the same in each course. So you have to go around this little bridge, and then go this way, and that's where every course changes. So this is course A, course B, and with my Hagwon, they had prepared some YouTube videos of each course just so you can help study. So I'll go ahead and put those down below as well. So that's course A and B. And then here is C. Like I said, every course is the same here. So C and D. So yes, these are the 4 courses here in Mokpo. And course B is the course that I ended up doing for my test. It was all just random. So yeah, this is it. So those were the 4 course options for here in Mokpo at my Hagwon. And I ended up doing the course B test for the actual test. But with my instructor beforehand, I had done 6 hours of practice. Sorry, Kimchi is now on this cat tree I'm using. Sorry, again, I apologize. But yeah, I had done 6 hours of practice driving with my instructor before the test, 2 separate days. So the first practice date was on March 27th, and then the last practice date was March 31st, which was also the day that I ended up testing. So I felt very nervous at the first time I went there for practice. I was extremely nervous since I mean, if you've been in Korea, you know how people drive here, so I was very worried about that. But after driving for about 20 minutes or so, I was quite comfortable after practicing, so that was very nice. It really prepared me for taking the test, so I recommend that. If you have the financial means, I definitely recommend doing the Hagwon route just for the practice and the little tips from the instructor. So for me, my final score was 95 out of 100. I got 5 points deducted because I did not go put my car into neutral when I was stopped. So that's something only for the testing here. Is for every time you're stopped for longer than 10 seconds, you have to go put your car to neutral. And if you don't put it down to neutral, you get 5 points deducted each time that you don't put it to neutral. So my little mistake was at the very beginning, I was waiting, like before I even drove out of the parking lot for my Hagwon. My test started in the parking lot, so I had to do that. But before even leaving the parking lot, another student was driving into the parking lot, so I needed to wait for that person. But I guess my brain was just not working and I didn't put to neutral at that time. So other than that, it was very, very easy. Like I said, I think this is the easiest test out of all 3. As long as you feel comfortable in a car moving it, then you should do well on this test. Yeah, not much else to say about this. You just need to memorize the course, or even if you are good at Korean, I would still say to at least look at the courses beforehand so you can kind of have an idea of what to expect. But yeah, that's my experience with this test. And I hope this information helps you. Like I said, I will go ahead put down a video link in the description below about the safety video given by the Korean government, just to get a little bit more small details in for you to prepare for this test. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this video. If you liked it, please put a thumbs up. If you did not, go ahead, put a thumbs down. If you have any questions or any tips for fellow people trying to study for this test, go ahead and put those down in the comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and put that notification bell on so you get notified with each video. I know that these past couple videos have not been my typical content, but I thought it would be very interesting and useful for anyone living in Korea trying to get a driver's license. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Again, this is the last video about driver's license, so look forward to a new video next week. Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. Bye bye.